What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we are going over 10 promos that changed a wrestler's career. And without further ado, let's get straight on the list with number 10, Henry's retirement speech. Mark Henry was a really loyal employee who was with the company for quite some time. But the problem was that he wasn't really doing anything special until this one promo. Henry announced that he was retiring, which led to a speech. Once he was in the ring, John Cena came down to congratulate and thank him for all the years he's been wrestling. While we all thought Henry's career was over, he shockingly hit Cena with the world's strongest slam. Up until this point, Henry didn't have a moment that people would remember him for. This was his moment. He also entered the WWE Championship picture for a short period of time after this. Number 9, 1004 holds. While Jericho interrupting The Rock in his debut was the moment that made him famous with the WWE Universe, his 1004 holds promo would be the one that showed us just how innovative Chris Jericho was. Jericho was in a feud with Dean Malenko, also known as the man with 1000 holds. Jericho would come down to the ring and say that he researched Malenko's moveset and found out that he only knew 60 holds, while Jericho knew 1004, which he wrote down on a really long piece of paper. This promo would be the first of many more hilarious and awesome promos from Jericho. Where do you think he got the list of Jericho from? Number 8, Talking Smack Shoot. Even though The Miz would become the WWE Champion in 2010 and defend his title against John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania 27, his career afterwards was slowly dying. I personally thought he would fade away and be released within a few years, with people forgetting about who he is. Thankfully, The Miz cut one hell of a promo on Talking Smack, which completely sparked his career. Now, he is one of the best acts going on in WWE as we speak. It's crazy to think what he would have been doing right now if he did not kill it in that promo. Number 7, the New World Order. Hulk Hogan has always been a face in his career up until he made the jump to WCW. As we all know, when someone has the same act for way too long, that individual starts to become boring. Hulk Hogan desperately needed a heel turn in order to save and change the course of his career. So at the 1996 Bash at the Beach pay-per-view, Hulk Hogan came out, and instead of saving Macho Man Randy Savage, we found out he was the third man to be revealed a part of the NWO. He grabbed the mic and completely destroyed the crowd, calling them trash. This would create one of the most famous and greatest factions of all time. Hulk Hogan and the NWO would dominate WCW, and he would go on to have a very successful time there. Number 6, I am the effing game. Around the late 1990s, Triple H would always receive help when it came down to winning matches. Chyna, Shawn Michaels, Road Dogg, Billy Gunn, and X-Pac all had their fair share of moments for helping Triple H. Fast forward to a few weeks before SummerSlam 1999, and Triple H was in an interview with JR. Triple H was done relying on others for help and decided to show the WWE fans that he was a savage on his own. He also brought up how he was the only wrestler punished from the MSG curtain call incident. Triple H said, "You talk about being the students of the game, I am the effing game." Number 5, the Golden Spoon. Ric Flair's greatest promo was the tear in my eye at the 1992 Royal Rumble. But his Golden Spoon promo in WCW was the one that was the start of him becoming amazing on the microphone. He was hyping up his match at the 1987 Starrcade pay-per-view, and he was showing the fans how cocky he was. He talked about how he was given the Golden Spoon, which is why he was so great. His most famous lines were, "I dress myself in alligator shoes. I wear a $15,000 Rolex. I got Mercedes-Benz, Rolls-Royce, the biggest house on the biggest hill on the biggest side of the town. You know why I got all that? Because I was born with the Golden Spoon, and that took me to the World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship." Number 4, Foleys Baby Boy. Coming into the WWF, Mick Foley was playing the role of a deranged psychopath, but while he was in an interview with JR, fans got to see the true side of Mick Foley. He discussed things about his mother and how he actually does not like pain as many originally believed. Mick Foley truly deserved an Oscar after playing this off so well. Foley said, "There's plenty of reasons to hate me. I just don't want people to hate me for untruths and partial truths and rumors." Then he would get deep in his personal life and reality. Also, when you add the fact of the setting and JR being extremely calm, it was all just perfect. It pushed Mick Foley to the main event scene. Number 3, Hard Times. Dusty Rhodes was always a champion of the people. This promo was during a feud between him and Ric Flair and their eventual matchup at Starrcade. Rhodes said, "He put hard times on Dusty Rhodes and his family. You don't know what hard times are, daddy. Hard times are when the textile workers around this country are out of work. They got 4 or 5 kids and can't pay their wages and can't buy their food. Hard times are when the auto workers are out of work and they tell them, go home." Number 2, the pipe bomb. When CM Punk first arrived to the WWE, it was very clear that Vince McMahon and the WWE team never saw him as a top guy. Sure, he was given some world titles, but they were never lengthy reigns. Fast forward to CM Punk in 2011, and he was in a feud with John Cena for the WWE Championship. For whatever odd reason, Punk was allowed to go out there and freely speak his mind about how he felt. And boy, did he absolutely kill it in that promo. He brought up how John Cena kisses McMahon's ass. He said Triple H will run this company to the ground. He even brought up how WWE were bullies backstage for a little bit before his mic was cut off. The point is, this promo turned Punk into a superstar. He would earn millions of dollars after this promo due to merch sales and re-signing with the company. Punk would also win the championship for over 400 days. If Punk never had that pipe bomb, he'd probably still be in the mid-card right now, very miserable. And number 1, Austin 316. I'm going to take a wild guess here and assume that you guys are all aware of this promo. Stone Cold won the 4th ever King of the Ring, and after the match, instead of being humble, he completely destroys Jake Roberts on the mic and says how he will kick everyone's ass. Of course, the most famous line, "You talk about your Psalms and you talk about John 316. Austin 316 said I just whooped your ass, and that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so." That was the worst attempt ever anyways. This promo would literally shift WWE from TV PG to a way more edgy programming, which was called the Attitude Era. And that is it for the video, guys. As always, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Pllana. Check out my other channel, Official Life Facts, and I'll see you all later.